Go.
Hey guys, my name is Matt. I'm going to be doing a video for you guys about my home gym. I've basically been buying stuff off Craigslist and reselling it, and basically just kind of started with very little and then pretty much turned it into a lot. So I'm just going to show you what I have here at home. I have some more stuff that's in storage because, as you can tell, I have a very tiny apartment. So this is pretty much the stuff that I could fit for what I want to keep here. So I'll just start it over here. This is kind of turned into my cardio section. I've actually had 2 other treadmills which I've sold and a bicycle which I've sold. But these are the pieces of equipment that I've kept. I've kept these because they're commercial quality. Basically meaning you'll find these things at like a 24-hour fitness. I have a Cybex Stairmaster over here, which I really like a lot. I love Stairmasters, so I definitely want to keep this to be able to just use for myself. And then I have a Precor upright bike, and I like these a lot. They're very easy. You just press quick start. It's got that commercial feel. It doesn't feel really cheap. It's very durable, so that's why I like having these. And then I had to have this. This was kind of a push to keep, and I thank my wife for allowing me to have one. It's a Bowflex Ultimate. It's a lot more stable than I don't know if you guys have seen like the XTL Bowflexes, which are very wobbly, very unstable. This thing is very stable. It does not move. I had one before and I sold one for about $300. And when I had the ability to buy this for 40 bucks, I knew that I wanted to just keep it, and it has no rust on it. So basically these are great for just maintenance. If you just want to do get a little quick pump out of it, you can do like a lat pull down. You can do, what else do I like to do? I like to do side lateral raises, or you can do the low row. So these are great little machines to have. Like I said, it was kind of pushing having one of these because they do take up a lot of space, but yeah, so that's that. Let me take you over here to my pride and joy. I love these. These are the Bowflex dumbbells. This is the older version. I actually had another version, which is the second gen, which is the newer version. These are the 550s. So basically meaning they go from 5 pounds all the way up to 50. It's pretty simple. I'll just do a quick little demo on them. Let's say, for example, you want to do like side lateral raises. You just put the dial to 15, and it's already set to 15. And set this one to 15, and you just pull it out like that, and you start doing your dumbbell work. Now, when I first got these, I was kind of weary because when I hear Bowflex dumbbells, you hear that they're very big and very bulky. It hasn't. I thought it would really affect my workout, but it really doesn't. The first thing you notice is when you kind of do this, they make this little noise. And when I first got that, it kind of weirded me out because I wasn't used to it. But after a couple of days or maybe a week or so, it doesn't even faze you. So these things are pretty durable. Obviously, you don't want to drop them, but I never drop weights anyways, so it never really affects me. You want to put them up to 30 pounds. Get like a more, I guess most guys who go to the gym usually do about 30-pound dumbbells. That's like the average, 20s to 30s. Pull out like here, see? Doesn't affect your lifting at all. You get a really good pump. The length of it doesn't really affect me. So these are a great investment. You can ever get these for about 100 bucks. Definitely pull the trigger. I got these for 120 bucks. I got another pair for 120 bucks as well, and I sold that for 370. So good profit on that. Let me take you, my lat pull down machine. I've always wanted to get one of these, and most of the time if you look on Craigslist and stuff, they usually go for about $200 to $300. This one was kept in really nice condition. The guy sold it to me for $70. He had it listed at $120. He saw that I was building a home gym, so he wanted to kind of help me out. He thought that was kind of cool. This thing can hold up to 300 pounds. So I've never even gone higher than I think maybe 180. So this thing will last me for a long time. It was kept really good condition, is well lubed. So the pulleys, truthfully, this thing feels like when you're in the gym, when you're doing the lat pull downs, that's how smooth it is. So like again, whenever you have something that's this kept in good condition, you don't want to put it in the garage or anything. So it's in my living room. So that's why I have it here. So I pretty much, as you can tell, my living room is overfilled. What does my bedroom look like? So I'll take you into my bedroom. Sorry. So this right here are my dumbbells. It started off by, this guy had a deal on Craigslist, 5 to 40 pound dumbbells for 100 bucks. I was a little weary on pulling the trigger, but I did so, and I don't regret it. So like I got my 5s all the way up to 40 pounds, and I was able to fill in the holes and gaps. You know, I needed to get up to 50 pounds because that's where the minimum of what I do my work at. So I was able to kind of make these dumbbells myself. I don't know why people talk shit on the Gold's Gym like handles that you can get at Walmart. For me, they do just the trick. In fact, I got these on here. These are, I believe, 45s, and they work just fine. So I got 45s, I got 50s, and then I had to get my heavier dumbbells, so I found 60s, 65s, and 70s. If you go looking at those are Hampton Fitness. They usually go for about $3 per pound. I was able to get 3 pairs for $100, so that was a really good deal, especially Hampton Fitness. These are rubber, so they can take the impact when you drop them. You turn it around over here. This is my first power rack that I got. Wait for my wife to turn around. This is a Weider Power Rack Pro. This usually retails for about $500, but you can pick it up online for about $300 now. I got mine for $120. Just another really good deal on Craigslist. Just searching, and this thing was brand new. This thing, honestly, it looks like it just came out of the box. I mean, that's how in good condition this was. And if you're a power lifter, obviously this isn't really going to hold it. But if you're like me, someone who really doesn't go above 300 pounds on anything, this is perfect. It can hold up to 500 pounds, so you know that works for me. You can do a bench press out of it. It's got the high cables, so you can do like triceps. You can do low row pulleys. You can do bicep curls. The cables on this thing are very smooth. Like for example, feels really good. So. Love this machine. This right here is an Ohio Rogue Bar, and I got that with this bench right here. I was looking for a really good sturdy bench. I get a lot of benches that are, you know, not up to quality standard, but this thing is like a rock. This thing feels like concrete. It does not move whatsoever. Has to weigh more than 100 pounds at least, probably 150 to 200 pounds. This thing is really good. It's a great alternative to Rogue. As you guys know, a Rogue utility bench goes for a lot of money. But if you don't have that kind of money, this would be a really good pickup. It's called a Rep Fitness utility bench, and I think it's just absolutely good. I also got some bumper plates with that too. I got 4 25-pound bumper plates. As you know, bumper plates are pretty expensive. They go for about a couple dollars per pound. So this lady that I got it from, she was selling her husband's, this was her husband's workout equipment. And I guess they got a divorce or so, so she was selling everything for $80. So if you add up the bench, the bar, and the bumper plates, you can see I got a pretty good deal. So let's take it outside. Oh, and lastly, before this right here, I got the actual rack for $50. This is an $800 rack. It's once again Hampton Fitness rack. Needed a rack, so got it for $50. It's about 7 feet long, holds all my dumbbells. So really made out there. So let's take it out here.
Lazy baby.
My family laying down. I'm gonna have to help my wife out here. Can you come out here? Can you come? Just get through there. Okay. So I had to move this bar right here. Fortunately, this other side doesn't come off. I had a Valor Fitness bench press. But I ended up putting it in storage just because it just took up so much space. I actually got these Valor squat stands, which basically work as the same thing. As long as you put on these weights right here, this pretty much keeps it stable. You can use it as a bench press or you can use it as a squat rack. I really like these things. You can move them around, you can narrow them, you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. I basically just kept it out as for a flat bench press. I got this utility bench with this power rack, which I'll show you in a second. But I like this one a lot because it came with this leg extension. Most of the leg extensions that I get are very little. They're designed for little kids. This one actually is a little bit bigger, and it fits me perfectly. Whoops. Put this back on. So I can get my leg extensions. It's not like the other ones where basically it's very narrow, very short range of motion. So it's cool that I got this. Like I said, I can do these for bench presses, squats. Over here I have this back hyper extension thing. It's kind of on the cheap end, but I got this with a bench and a bunch of weights for 20 bucks. So I'm probably going to clean this off and maybe paint it a little bit, make it a little bit nice. Right now I'm basically just using it for dips and stuff, but it's a cool little machine to have to your gym. I think all gyms should have a hyper extension if you can get one. So I was fortunate enough to get that in a really good deal. Some more miscellaneous dumbbells that I have. These are all the plates over here. Let me show you. These are all the plates that I've collected. I'm pretty much at a full rack of plates. I have 3 pairs of 45s. I have tons of 25s, tons of 10s. So a lot of Olympic weight. I just need to, if you can turn it sideways on. I just basically need to paint them and make them nice, and I can sell them and package them. Now keep it in that mode. So the cornerstone for every gym is a power rack. I was very fortunate enough to get a power rack at a good deal. As some of you Craigslisters people know that power racks on Craigslist comes in very few times. Anytime you can get one for about $100, you definitely pull the trigger. This power rack was on sale with that bench for $120. I contacted the guy. He said that the deal is pending, so I knew that I had to throw my name in there. I said I'd give you $160 for it, even though I didn't want to pay $160. I wanted to pay $120. I knew that this rack was going to go fast, so fortunately, I was able to get it at $160. If you come around over here, this is not only just a power rack by Body Solid, but it also comes with 200 pounds of plated weight. So that's really cool. You can just, it's like the gym. You can just set whatever you want. You have the upper and the lower pullers. You have a bar right here, which I like a lot better. I just like a flat bar that you can do pull-ups. And over here, hon, we have the, no, don't go sideways. Back up. Basically, these are all the bars that I've accumulated. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Olympic bars. I have a bunch of little standard curl bars. These are bars that I just pick up buying and selling weights. And then I have some more miscellaneous weights over there. So that's pretty much everything that I have at home. That's pretty much everything that I have at home. I have some more equipment at my storage because this thing was just getting too crazy. I was literally, my whole backyard was full of equipment. So I had to get a storage unit just so I could store stuff. Like I said, I have 2 more Bowflexes. I have a couple more benches. I have just tons of stuff over in my storage. So I might do a video for that later. This is just a quick tour of this gym. But basically, like I said, I started off very small, buying stuff off Craigslist. The idea is just to keep the stuff that you want and then just, sell the stuff that you don't. And by doing that for about a month ago, it's been about 2 months now, I've been able to basically come even, so I really essentially haven't spent any money at all collecting these weights and fitness equipment. I've actually made some money, but you're also going to spend a lot of time just searching Craigslist ads. They're going to be searching. One recommendation that I really don't see out there that a lot of people are doing when they're buying and selling is just download all the apps. There's things like 5 Mile, OfferUp, there's Let It Go. There's a ton of different apps, and I truthfully am telling you that I wouldn't have been able to flip a lot of my equipment had I not downloaded these other apps. I know Craigslist is the main one that everybody uses, but I definitely recommend getting all the different buy sell now apps. Also selling on Facebook, that's been a huge one for me, and then joining groups locally in your community that sell stuff as well. I've made a lot of sales through groups on Facebook. So if you're not a part of those groups, you know, besides Craigslist and stuff, you're basically leaving a lot of stuff on the table. It'll take a